Parang wala silang sabaw eh.
Hello guys. Sorry, nagka-glitch yata na-end yung meeting. Okay, wait lang po ha. Okay, ayan. Kita niyo na ba yung screen ko guys? Okay, loading. Naririnig po ba ako ng maayos?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, ayan. Kasi kanina parang sabi mahina daw yung si ano ko. Pasensya na guys ha kasi yung dahil nga sa panahon yung signal pawala-wala. Pero sabihan niyo ako pagka-lag ako ha or mahina. Okay, sa next question tayo. Ayan, for this question, can we have Sir Manuel Soperales?
When a person is charged with an offense and the case is terminated either by an acquittal or conviction or in any manner without the express consent of the accused, the latter cannot again be charged with the same or identical offense. Double jeopardy, ma'am.
Okay, double jeopardy. So how about the others?
Double jeopardy, ma'am.
Alright, so same answer. Tama po, it is double jeopardy. So, pag na-terminate na yung case mo, hindi ka na pwedeng um, kasuhan ulit ng same or ng identical offense. Yes. So it is a change made by the president on the decision of the court by reducing the degree of penalty imposed upon the convicted felon. Yeah, it is commutation. Sorry. Ayan na, na-show na yung answer. Okay. So next. So he is the officer of the judiciary who issues warrant of arrest and determine the culpability of the accused. So it is the judge. So he is the only person that is authorized to issue a warrant of arrest. Okay, can we have Sir Kinshano for this question? Sir Kinshano?
Yes, ma'am. Is a general pardon extended to a group or classes of person and is exercised by the president with the concurrence of Congress. It is usually given the political offenders. Its purpose is to bring about the return of the descendants and recalcitrant members of our population to their homes and presumption of their lawful pursuit. Number 2, ma'am.
Number 2, okay. How about the others? May other answer ba?
Amnesty.
Or
Okay.
4, ma'am.
Okay. So unsure, 2 or 4. Let's check the other answers. Okay, sa chat box natin, seems like ang majority answer is number 4. So the correct answer po is amnesty. Yes, number 4 po. Okay, number 126. Sir Ong Sim. Okay, hindi pa yata ready ulit si Sir Ong Sim Bonifacio. Can we have Kinshano? Aray ko, sorry.
Sorry, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
It's okay. Sino ba yun? Ayun, for Sir
Si
Kinshano,
Kinshano
can
po.
you please, can you please read the question and answer?
Warrant po.
Okay, warrant, yung answer ni Sir Kinshano. Let us check. How about the others po? Anong answer nyo dito?
Commitment order. Commitment order.
Okay, commitment order. So the correct answer is commitment order po.
Number 3.
Okay. Next. So can we have Sir Nolly? Ready na po ba? Can you please read and answer po? Okay, yung iba, you can chat your answers, ha?
Yes, ma'am. Wait lang po, ma'am.
Okay po.
Courts, ma'am, courts.
Courts, okay. Yung iba po.
4, ma'am.
4. Okay.
Prosecution.
Okay. May nag-answer sa chat box natin. Number 2 daw. So let's check the correct answer here. So it is the prosecution. So they're the ones who evaluate the evidence and then sila yung nagde-decide kung yung kaso ba ay kailangang iakyat sa korte or not. Okay? Basta tandaan niyo pag nakita niyo yung evaluate evidence, it is the prosecution. Okay, 1 to 8. Sir RG Vicente.
Ma'am, question 128. It is considered as the weakest link of the Philippine criminal justice system because of its failure to rehabilitate the inmates after serving their services. Ano ma'am, Court of Appeals.
Okay, Court of Appeals. How about the other po?
Number 4, ma'am.
Correction, ma'am. Correction.
Correction. Okay. So, let's check the answer sa chat box. So, number 2, correction. The correct answer here po is correction. So, as you can see, ang tinatanong po is parang part ng PCJS or Philippine Criminal or pillar ng PCJS. And when you see the weakest link or it is considered as the weakest pillar, parang yan na yung keyword nyo, correction po. Because it is considered as the weakest pillar in the 5 pillars of the Philippine criminal justice system. And ito din yung keyword can also be the rehabilitate the inmates or failure to rehabilitate the inmates. Meaning we are talking about kulungan, jail, so that is a part of correction. Okay, 1 to 9. The government agency that directs, supervises, and controls all district, city, and municipal jails nationwide is the
BJMP. 4.
Okay, number 4. Ayan, may mga nag-share ng answers. So, number 4 then, that is correct po. It is the Bureau of
Number 4.
Jail. Opo. It is the Bureau of Jail Management and Penology. Pero pag yung sa National Bilibid Prison na, it is under the Bureau of Corrections na. It refers to anything which is contrary or against the rules of a particular prison or jail facility like cash, jewelry, dangerous drugs, and deadly weapons.
Contraband, ma'am.
Number 3, ma'am.
Contraband.
Okay, number 3. So, seems like the major answer is number 3. That is correct po. Contraband. The Bureau of Internal Revenue or BIR examiners, Commission on Audit, COA, auditors, and Commission on Human Rights, investigators have one thing in common. They all belong to which pillar of the criminal justice system? So, saan ba sila nakasama kaya?
Community.
Community. How about the others po? Anong answer nyo?
Law enforcement, ma'am.
Okay, number 3. So we have different answers. Okay, the correct
Number
answer here, number 1. Okay, let's check. So correct answer is law enforcement pillar. So if you can see, they are all a government agency and although magkakaiba lang sila ng ini-enforce na mga law, mga kung ano-anong batas, but still they are under the law enforcement pillar. Okay? Next po. The pillar in the Philippine criminal justice system which is mandated to try and issue judgment on the cases between the accused and the victim.
Courts. Courts, ma'am.
Okay, courts. How about the others po?
Fiction, ma'am.
Correction, okay. So, let's check the correct answer here. So, it is the court. Okay. So, ayun nga, ang sabi dito, try and issue judgment. So, dito na yung trial, tapos dito na dito na yung verdict kung guilty ba or not guilty yung accused. Okay, 17. Ma'am Mary May. Sorry, 133 para.
It is a sworn written statement charging a person for an offense, subscribed by the offended party, public officers, or any peace officer in charge of the law violated. Ano yun? Not sure.
Ano, ma'am? Wild guess. It's okay. Okay lang yan. Makikita naman natin yung tamang answer eh.
Number 4, ma'am.
Warrant of arrest. Okay. How about the others po? Help natin si
Number one,
Ma'am
ma'am.
Mary May. Ha?
Complete. Number 1, ma'am.
Okay. So, let's check.
One,
The
ma'am.
correct...
One.
Yes po. Tama po. Number 1, complaint. So, sabi nga dito, sworn written statement charging a person for an offense. So, yun yung complaint or complaint sa kanya. Okay. Next question. Ito naman. Can we have Sir Limar Valdez for this question?
Opo, ma'am. It is the security given for the release of a person in custody of the law, furnished by him or bondsman, condition upon his appearance before any court, as required under the condition. Bail, ma'am.
Okay. How about yung iba po? May other answer po ba?
Bail din, ma'am.
Sorry, excuse me. So, same answers po. Yes po, the correct answer dito is bail or yung, what you call that sa Tagalog na kasi? Piyansa. So, it is since sabi dito, security given for the release. So, parang ito lang yung mag-guarantee na mag-a-appear ka sa mga hearing mo or while iniimbestigahan yung case mo. So, pansamantalang paglaya. Okay, 135. Can we have Sir Nolly? Ready na po ba? Okay, not yet. Can we have Sir Kinshano?
Yes, ma'am. This was created to amicably settle cases within their respective barangay, punishable by imprisonment not exceeding 1 year. Di po ako sure, ma'am, pero number 1,
Okay
ma'am.
lang po. Okay, barangay court system.
Opo.
Okay, so we have other answers sa ating chat box. Number 4 daw. Yung iba po.
1, ma'am. 1.
Okay, 1. So the correct answer here is number 1, barangay court system. So, sorry. So sila ay na-create para mag-settle ng mga cases within the respective barangay. At kung talagang hindi na kayang ma-settle doon sa barangay ay magpo-proceed sa municipal or sa mga police station sa respective municipalities. But of course, bago ang lahat, nagdadaan muna sa barangay court system.
Ito yung
Pag ito
tinatawag na may
ay,
lupon po, ma'am.
yes, lupon. Lupong tagapamayapa.
Opo, ito po yun.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Okay. So what are the components of CJS or criminal justice system? With the proper order, ha?
Number 2, ma'am.
Number 2, ma'am.
Number 2, okay. Okay, so
Number
majority.
4.
Number 4.
Oh,
Number 2.
number 2.
Okay, number 2. So majority answer is number 2. Let us check. Correct po. So law enforcement, prosecution, court, corrections, and community. So what do you think is the most important pillar in the criminal justice system?
Sige, ma'am.
And why? Parang may why kasi dun sa mga choices natin. Kasi may because. So sige po, take time to read and then give your answers.
Number
Number
4.
4, ma'am. Community, ma'am. Community.
Okay, community. Let us check. Okay, yes, number 4 din daw, sabi ni Sir J. That is correct po, the community, because it's where we live in. And peace and order would actually depend on the community. Criminals will not be born if community will not allow it. So, tama naman, di ba? It all starts in the community. So, kung walang crime sa community, then the other pillars would not follow. Wait lang po ha. Okay, next. What is being regarded, naka-resume ba? Wait lang. Ayan. What is being regarded as the primary output of the criminal justice system and the bottom line of the process? So ano ba dapat yung maging output ng criminal justice system? Bakit
Just-
nandyan sila?
Okay, ma'am.
Justice, ma'am.
Justice.
Justice ata, ma'am.
Yes, that is correct po. Number 3, or justice. So, criminal justice system is there so that we can practice justice in our country or community. So, who is responsible for the initiation of the criminal justice system? So, sino ba yung
Law
mag-initiate or
Actually,
initial contact when a crime happened? So yes, it
Law
is the
enforcers. Number 4.
correct po. They are the first contact. Law enforcers. So what law established the PNP and declared it to be the only police force of the country?
6975, ma'am.
6975. Okay. How about the others po?
for
1674,
2.
2. Okay. We have other answer. So, but most of you answered 6975, and that is correct po. So, always remember, ang Republic Act ng nag-establish sa PNP and declared it to be the only police force of the country is the Republic Act 6975 or DILG Act of 1990. Okay? So, pag nakabisado nyo yan, meron na kayong 1 point. Sure na 1 point na yan. Which of the following is the primary goal of criminal justice system? Primary.
Number 2, ma'am. Maintenance of peace and order.
Okay. How about the others? Same answer ba?
Number 2.
Number 2.
I mean, B.
Sorry. Letter B. Letter B pa. Letters pala yung options. Okay. So, same answer na ba? Okay, number 2 is correct po. The main or the primary goal is to maintain peace and order sa community. Okay? It is the court who has original jurisdiction over public officials and employees classified as grade 24 and higher who were charged with violation of the Anti-Graft and Corrupt Practices Act. So, sino nga ba yung special court ng ating mga
Sandigan
public
Bayan, ma'am.
officials?
1.
Sandigan Bayan.
Okay, that is correct po. Number 1, Sandigan Bayan. Okay?
Sandigan Bayan.
When a person is lawfully arrested without a warrant or warrant of arrest involving an offense which requires a preliminary investigation, the complaint or information may be filed without need of such investigation, provided A or an blank has been conducted in accordance with existing law or procedure.
Inquest, ma'am.
Inquest.
Number 4.
Okay, so we have different answers. My number 1, my number 4. So can be arrested without a warrant of arrest. The correct answer here is number 1 po, inquest. Okay. 144. One important system in our barangay to resolve disputes fairly and speedily. A salient part of the barangay's function to promote peace and harmonious relationships among community members. So, ano kaya ito?
Number 2.
Number 2, ma'am.
Okay, number 2. So, same as the answer ni Sir Limar. So, let's check. Yes po, number 2, sila ang katarungang pambarangay. So, who is the current Senate President of the Philippines? Sorry, napalitan na to. So, sino na nga ngayon? Po?
Hindi na ba si Miguel Zubiri, ma'am?
Marvel.
Hindi po.
Marvel man.
Senate President
Escudero,
po.
ma'am. Escudero.
Yes. Si Senator Cheese former senator pala. Former Senator Cheese Escudero na. So, 'di ba kailan lang parang nag-take oath si So,
Sarah, ma'am. Wala pa, ma'am. No?
Wala pa. So, bumaba na si Juan Miguel Zubiri. So, i-edit ko na lang siguro ito later. Or wait lang, ngayon na. Para hindi ko makalimutan. Pero siguro sa exam, siguro by now, na-create na yung exam. Kung wala man sa option si Cheese Escudero at ang nakalagay pa rin ang nakalagay pa rin is si Juan Miguel Zubiri. So therefore, si Juan Miguel Zubiri pa rin yung i-answer nyo. Okay? Later na lang, i-resume ko siya. Resume ko siya. Tapos, i-edit ko siya later. Ito naman, the current Speaker of the House of Representatives of the Philippines.
Number one.
Okay? How about the others po?
Martin Romualdez.
Moldes, ma'am.
Pin Romualdez.
Okay, correct. Sir Martin Romualdez po. Yes po, tama. Number one. Who is the current Chief Justice of the Supreme Court?
Gismundo, ma'am.
Gesmundo?
Gismundo.
The
Yes, ma'am.
others? Okay.
Gismundo, ma'am. Alexander.
Alright. So, ito sa current events natin, kailangan ma-familiarize nyo din yung itong mga to. Chief Justice, Senate President, Speaker of the House, kasi they are some of the most important persons sa ating na mga government officials. So, Alexander Gesmundo. Baka kasi lumabas din sila sa exam. So, when was the last, sa exam, sorry, singit ko lang during the exam namin lumabas si Senate President and Speaker of the House. So, familiarize nyo sila. When was the last presidential election which was resulted to the victory of Ferdinand Romualdez Marcos Jr. as the 17th President of the Republic of the Philippines?
May 9, ma'am.
May
2022.
May 9, okay?
9.
So, diba, nililito-lito nila kayo. So, yes po, May 9, 2022. Okay, the country who launched an invasion of Ukraine, sending troops into the ex-Soviet nation from 3 fronts and firing missiles on several locations near the capital, Kyiv, in a broad attack that has drawn deep condemnation from world leaders.
Russia, ma'am.
Russia, okay. Okay, so same answers si Sir Jesus and Ma'am Mary May. Okay, yes, that is correct po, Russia. Yes po. Who have taken control of Afghanistan in August 15, 2021, almost 20 years after being ousted by a US-led military coalition. So, yun na nga.
Taliban, ma'am. Ay,
Taliban. Na-show na yung answer. Correct po. So, hindi Talibaba, hindi Caniban, hindi Caniban. So, Taliban group. So, where was the former mayor of a Basilan town, Honorable Rosita Furigay, died in the wake of a shooting incident July 24, 2022?
Ateneo de Manila, ma'am.
Ateneo.
Ateneo, okay. Okay, so that is correct po. Sa Ateneo de Manila University campus. So to protect Filipino consumers against scammers and identity thieves, on October 10, 2022, President Marcos Jr. signed to law Republic Act number 11934, or otherwise known as
Same
Number one,
registration
ma'am.
act, ma'am.
number 1, sure. Hindi ba siya SIM Card Registration Act?
SIM lang, ma'am.
SIM lang. Okay, that is correct po. SIM lang. SIM Registration Act. Okay, pero parang ganun din parang walang nangyari. Dami pa rin nagte-text, di ba? Or ako lang ba?
Mas marami nga ngayon text, ma'am.
Mas marami parang ngayon. Ayan. Yun kasi guys, minsan pag may mga pinipindot-pindot nating link, tapos sinishare natin yung phone number. So, automatic kasi outsource list na yan ng mga kung ano-ano, lalo na yung mga online casino. So, be careful sa mga fini-fill outan nyo online. and sa mga link na pinipindot nyo. So the local name of typhoon that is internationally known as Tropical Storm Nalgae that made initial landfall in Catanduanes, Bicol region on October 29, 2022, affecting more than 2 million people. The strong winds and heavy rains brought by this typhoon resulted in landslides and over 554 flooding incidents in various areas across the country. So, ano ang local name nito, ng typhoon na to?
Paing.
Okay, so sabi nila number 3 daw po. May other answer po ba?
Number 3 din, ma'am.
Okay, number 3 din. And that is correct po. Bagyong Paeng. Okay, next. A suspended Bureau of Correction or Bucor Director General who is named as the mastermind who gave order to kill radio journalist Percival Mabasa and the supposed middleman Crisinto Palana, earlier referred as Crisanto or June Villamor.
Gerald Bantag.
ma'am.
Gerald or Gerard?
Gerald.
Gerald, ma'am. Gerald
L.
Anderson.
Yes, L ha yung Gerald.
Gerald Bantag.
Correct po. Gerald Bantag. In what sports did Heidelin FDS won the first Olympic gold medalist or were Olympic gold medalist from the Philippines during the Rio Olympics in 2016? Oh, sorry.
Weightlifting, ma'am.
Weightlifting.
3, ma'am. Weightlifting category.
Yes, that is correct po. So, weightlifting category. So, who is the current secretary of the DILG who is considered as ex officio member of NAPOLCOM?
Benjamin Abalos, ma'am.
Benjamin Abalos, ma'am.
So, Benjamin Abalos Jr. May other answer po ba?
3, ma'am.
3. Correct po. Si Benjamin Abalos Jr. Okay, who is the current secretary of the Department of Education or DepEd?
Sara, ma'am.
Bibi Sara.
Sara
Yes.
Duterte.
Still
Pero
vice...
nag-resign.
nag-resign na siya? Sino?
Yes, ma'am. Nag-resign siya ngayon, ma'am. Ngayon na day, ma'am.
Hindi ko na ano siya. Oh, okay. May kapalit na ba siya?
Wala pa ata, ma'am.
Okay, so floating.
Resign na kanina, Sara.
Okay. So, nagpalit na pala ngayon. So, kagaya din ni Juan Miguel Zubiri, so just in case sa exam, lumabas itong question na ito and hindi man napalitan yung mga choices, halimbawa si Vice President Sara Duterte pa rin yung nakalagay dyan. So, ang best answer is si Vice President Sara Duterte pa rin, okay? So, baka possible kasi nagawa na yung exam tapos nakasama itong question na to. So, ayun. The current secretary of the DSWD.
Gatchalian, ma'am.
Lex Gatchalian.
Yes, Senator Rex Gatchalian. So, you must familiarize this person, ha? Yung itong mga to. Mga secretaries. A former chief of the Philippine National Police who is appointed as Undersecretary of Department of Health.
Camilo Cascolan, ma'am.
Camilo Cascolan. Do we have other answers?
Same, ma'am.
Same. Okay. Sorry. Let's check the answer. All right. Same answer. So, Camilo Cascolan is correct po. So, at least how many
individual died in the company shared in South Korea?
Ayun, binasa na ni Sir Jesus. So, what's your answer, Sir Jesus po? Naka-unmute din siguro niya alam.
153, ma'am.
153, okay. So, same answers po ba? 153?
53, ma'am.
Okay, 153 sabi ni Sir Jesus. Let us check. That is correct po. So, nagka-stampede during the Halloween, While assigned as members of a CDM contingent, you and your body were hurled invective or insulting remarks by a group of um, demonstrators protesting for the passage of Bangsamoro Organic Law. Angered by the results, you began to indiscriminately strike demonstrators with truncheons, hitting them in the different parts of their bodies. Your action as a police officer was, is it right or wrong?
Wrong,
And
ma'am.
why?
Number 3. Number 3, ma'am.
Number 3. So that is correct po because you used excessive force in a situation that does not yet require the use of unnecessary or of necessary force. So hindi um sa given situation kasi hindi mo naman kailangan siyang saktan or what. So dapat 'di ba you as a police officer dapat mapagtimpi ka. So yung mga ganong insulting or what you should know to yourself na hindi ka ganon or what not. So, wrong. Ay, ayan na. Shop owners in the Vesta Mall are upset by a recent rush of purse snatchings in their parking lot. PO3 Dalisay is closely patrolling the mall area, including the vacant lot behind the stores. Which situation below would PO3 Dalisay most likely to investigate? So, ang sabi dito, a woman's voice raised in anger at the mall parking lot. So, yun, based sa given situation, kung may nangyari ngang snatching at yun nga, sa parking lot. So, syempre, doon ka pupunta sa area na yun, sa kung saan naganap yung incident. Tapos, ayun nga, a woman's voice raised in anger.
Ma'am, kinorek yan ni Ma'am ay Sir Jory na number 3 daw yung sagot. Yung tumatakbo daw yung sagot.
Man running through the vacant lot with a bulky object under his sweatshirt. Okay. Pero sa exam nyo ba, ano ba yung ano dito? Yung lumabas na answer.
May dalawa kasi kaming exam, ma'am, na magkaiba yung sagot. Pero yung tinanong ko kay Sir Jory, yung number 3 daw yung sagot.
Yes, ma'am. Kinorek po yan, ma'am.
Kinorek kasi yan, ma'am.
Pero sa sinagutan namin, ma'am, sa general info, itong number 2 po yung one, ma'am.
Kaya nga, kasi
Tamang
parang
sagot.
na-remember ko din ito during our review na number 2. Pero siguro nga yung, kung ano na lang yung sabi ni Sir Jury, so let's rely on him. Just in case na lumabas ito.
Yung question, ma'am, magkaiba lang yung pangalan, pero same situation, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Tapos, ang answer ni Sir Jory doon, 3. Tapos, sinend ko yan at saka doon sa ma'am, yung isa, ang sinabi na answer is number 3 daw. Yan, ma'am, yung number 3.
Okay. So, parang kasing dati wala itong option na to number 3. So, siguro nga number 3 siya kasi parang siya yung pinakamalapit din. Na ano, kasi a man running through the vacant lot with a bulky object under his sweatshirt. Kasi mas tama din naman. Kasi kung may tumatakbong lalaki, wait lang nga, use various rush for snatchings in the parking lot. Okay. Sige, let us rely na lang sa doon sa sinabi or doon sa answer ni Sir Jury. So just in case na lumabas yung question at ganito yung mga options or kung wala man yung number 3, kung halimbawa binago yung number 3, the closest or the best answer here is number 2. But since yun nga sabi nyo kinorek niya, so number 3, let's mag-ano na lang tayo sa number 3. So this should be edited. One moment. Wait lang. Okay. A man running through the vacant lot with a bulky object under his sweatshirt. Okay, next. A credible witness of a robbery incident saw a man who allegedly robbed the residence of Ramos family. Which of the following is the most helpful part of witness testimony to identify the suspect?
Number 2, ma'am.
Okay, number 2. Do we have other answer?
Number
Two.
2, ma'am.
So same po. Number 2. So the man has a big scar on his forehead. So kasi yun yung pinaka mas makakatulong na identification. Identification mo sa doon sa suspect. Kasi yung number 1, man is wearing red cap, everyone can or anyone can wear a red cap naman, 'di ba? What if nataon na during the incident meron ding naka-red cap. So baka iba pa yung malampot mo. He was climbing the gate. So hindi rin siya ganun ka-helpful na information. The man ran north of the Times Street. Pwede rin siya pero hindi mo naman kasi ma-identify yung suspect dyan sa information na yan. And then the man has a gun. So same. So the best is number 2. The man has a big scar on his forehead. Ito, SPO3 Cardo Dalisay was patrolling along Capitol Drive, which is one of the hottest spots in snatching and robbery holdups. Apparently, a student from BPSU called the attention of SPO3 Dalisay because of a snatching incident in the corner of Capitol Drive and Kinatawan Avenue. Which situation shall SPO3 Dalisay investigate?
Three, ma'am.
Number 2, ma'am.
Okay. How about the others po?
Three.
3. Okay, the correct answer here is number 3 po. A man walking towards east of
I
Capitol
think,
Drive.
ma'am, kinorek din to ni Sir Jory.
Mhm.
Yung sagot ata dito, number 2, ma'am. I think, ma'am.
Number
Yes,
2 na,
number
yung
2 yung
confusing.
sagot kanina.
Kinorek din dito ni Sir Jory, ma'am.
Mm.
Patatod man selling cigarettes along the street, ma'am.
Yes. O nga na, medyo confusing din ito kasi nung first na review natin, 'di ba? Yun naman talaga yung answer. Tapos kasi sa answer key is number 3 siya. So, okay. Let us rely na lang talaga kay Sir Jury. So, a man walking toward, sorry. So, number 2 yung answer dito. A tattooed man selling cigarettes along the street. Change din kasi natin to last time, di ba?
Yes, ma'am. Tatod yung number 2 yung sagot ko. Sinins natin sa number 2. Kasi
Change natin sa number
ayun
3.
sa lugar bitaw, ma'am, yung Capitol Drive.
Yes. Okay, sige. One moment. I-edit ko lang, ha? Baka kasi ma-miss kung ma-edit. So, number 2. Okay, number 165. Can you please read po and answer? Sir Jefferson Namla. Sir Jefferson. Okay, sige. Ako muna magbabasa. Tapos, answer nyo na lang. An off-duty policeman was buying groceries at a convenience store when two men suddenly barged inside with guns drawn and at gunpoint robbed the cashier. Although armed with his issued service firearm, the police officer made no attempt to stop the robbery or to prevent the criminals from escaping with their loot. Later, he justified his inaction by stating that an officer, when off duty, is a private citizen and therefore he is not obliged to respond in such a situation. So, the officer's conduct was,
Number 1, ma'am.
okay, number 1, wrong because a police officer must act to prevent crimes and apprehend criminals at all times. Do we have other answers?
1, ma'am. 1.
1. Okay, so pag ganitong mahahaba yung mga questions na medyo time consuming talaga siya. So the correct answer here is wrong or number 1. A police officer must act to prevent crimes and apprehend criminals at all times kahit pa naka-off duty yan. Tsaka you as a kahit normal citizen ka din, 'di ba? Kung kaya mong tulong, you will do your part as na yun nga makatulong ka doon sa incident na yon. So number 1, 166. While out of duty, SPO4 Joaquin Tuazon accidentally passed the scene of an accident involving a tricycle and a jeep with plate number ATA123. He witnessed the jeep fleeing from the scene, which is the best information that SPO4 Tuazon shall include in his report.
Number 3, ma'am.
3, ma'am.
Okay, number 3. Other answers?
Number
So baka
4.
nag-a-analyze pa yung iba. Number 4. Number 3, sabi ni Sir Limar.
Four, ma'am.
4, okay. So magkakaiba yung answers. Number 3. Okay, let us check. The correct answer here is number 3. So if, as you can see, or if you can notice the number 1, 2, and 4, so parang sinasabi niya na either na-hit nung jeep yung tricycle or vice versa, na-hit ng tricycle yung jeep. While sa statement naman, wala namang sinabi kung sino ba yung nakabangga, 'di ba? So, kasi nung dumating si SPO or nung nadaanan ni SPO4 Joaquin Tuazon yung accident, so parang hindi naman niya talaga actual na nakita, 'di ba, kung sino yung nakabangga or what. And then paalis na yung jeep. So the best information na pwede niyang i-include sa report niya is a jeep with plate number ATA123 left the scene of an accident involving a tricycle. Okay? So wala yung word na hit. Walang sinabi kung sino yung nakahit sa kanilang dalawa. Okay? Okay, when you are on a traffic duty, you saw an old woman crossing the street and pressing her hand on her chest and crying out in pain. You suspect that she is having a cardiac arrest. The wisest course of action you should do is?
3, ma'am. 3, ma'am. 3.
3?
3, ma'am.
Okay, number 3. How about yung iba po?
3, ma'am.
1.
Alright. So in this situation, dahil emergency siya, the best thing that you can do is to call a taxi cab to take her to the nearest hospital for immediate treatment. So yun nga, when you're suspecting na siya ay cardiac arrest na, tumawag ka na kaagad ng taxi para madala siya sa hospital. Yung number one naman kasi, kung tutulungan mo pa siyang makatawid sa street, baka mamaya pag nakatawid nga siya, patay naman na siya pagkatawid niya. Or lie her down flat on the street while you call for an EMT. So, kung hihintayin mo pang dumating, yun nga, baka it's too late na. Ask for her for the name of his doctor so that you can summon him. So, hindi mo rin na siya pwedeng istressin during that time kasi nga, nagka-cardiac arrest na siya. 168. The shabu trade is believed to be rampant in a certain university along Capital Drive. An informer told SPO1 Dominguez and PO3 Katibay that a transaction will take place around the school vicinity. Which situation shall the officers investigate? So, alin sa mga to? Sa apat?
So,
Number 2,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Number 2, 2 male students in uniform talking and exchanging stuff at the back of a carinderia. Do we have other answers?
So, ma'am.
2, okay. Number 3. Okay, let us check the answer. So the correct answer here is number 2. 2 male students in uniform talking and exchanging stuff at the back of a carinderia. So sabi nga sa situation, the shabu trade is believed to be rampant. So laganap daw ang shabu trade sa certain university along the Capital Drive. And then ayun nga, nasabihan si SPO1 Dominguez and PO3 Katibay na may transaksiyong magaganap around the school vicinity. So, ang pinaka or ang parang sa sitwasyon na or sa mga choices na nabigay, ito talagang 2 male students in uniform talking and exchanging stuff at the back of karinderya ang kahina-hinala. Kasi bakit kailangan sa likod pa ng karinderya sila mag-exchange ng kung ano pa man yun, di ba? Ayun. So, number 2. 169. Police Officer 2 Cristina Perea heard a report of kidnapping on a nearby area from her radio. What information does PO2 Perea need in order to find the fleeing vehicle and call for hot pursuit?
Number 3, ma'am.
How about the others?
3, ma'am. 3.
Okay, number 3. So let us check the correct answer here. Check natin yung answer. Okay. Sorry po. Ayan, so later on mag-take time tayo. Lalo na kasi talaga sa mga ganitong situational, very time consuming siya. So ayun. The best information na makakatulong kay PO2 Perea para mahanap yung fleeing or yung fleeing vehicle is number 3, she owns a white Toyota Alphard with plate number ASA 1234 which was used to flee from the crime scene. So yung number 1 naman kasi the name of the victim is Mrs. Coripat, age 56 and a businesswoman. So at the moment ang hinahanap natin is hindi naman yung victim or yung kinidnap, kundi yung tumatakas na suspect, 'di ba? Or yung information na makakatulong sa atin para mahanap sila. So number 2, the victim owns a villa in Safeka subdivision where she was abducted. So not a helpful information at the moment. She is set to run as a barangay captain at the upcoming barangay elections. So same, hindi rin siya helpful information at the moment. Ito, medyo mahaba na naman yung question. Mrs. Juana de la Cruz, also known as Anaconda, age 50, is an alleged swindler. She is known as a notorious leader of a syndicate who deceives their victims in order to get money from them as payments for fake transactions. SPO4 Krisha Habinar was tasked to find forged documents in the suspect's retrieved stuff. Which of the following stuff might be presented as evidence? So yes,
Number
you
1,
can.
ma'am.
Okay, number 1. You can. The others may take their time to read and chat their answers. Okay, ano po yung sagot ng iba?
1, ma'am.
Number 1. Okay. So the correct answer here is correct po. Number 1, a driver's license with name and image of the suspect and date of birth, September 29, 1980. So as you can see sa situation, sabi si SPO4 Krisha Habinar was tasked to find forged documents in the suspect's retrieved stuff. So dahil nga si Miss Juana de la Cruz ay also known as Anaconda, ay isang swindler at gumagamit siya ng mga peking dokumento para para makakuha ng pera for fake transaction. So possible na yung driver's license niya ay isa ding fake at na-forge or gawa-gawa lang. So that can be yung stuff or yung document na pwedeng makatulong para sa investigation about Miss Juana de la Cruz. So since forged documents ang hinahanap. Yung total amount of 30,000 pesos in cash, so hindi naman cash yung pinapahanap, forged documents nga. Tapos picture of random people and 1 pack of cigarette. So hindi rin. 45 caliber black pistol with a duly registered license. So, hindi rin naman siya a kind of document. And the wallet with variety of credit cards under Miss De La Cruz name. So, still, hindi rin siya, you cannot consider, or hindi rin siya document. Hindi rin siya helpful document. So, wala namang pirma, or may pirma ba yung credit card? But still, mas pinaka-helpful talaga yung driver's license. This massacre involved the killing of Ruel Degamo, the governor of Negros Oriental in the Philippines, by gunmen at his residence on March 4, 2023, in the town of Pamplona, while he was distributing aid to the beneficiaries of a conditional cash transfer program. 9 other died in the incident.
Pamplona massacre, ma'am.
So, Pamplona Massacre. Yung iba po.
Pamplona, ma'am.
Pamplona, okay. Wait lang guys. Take time to read po. Tapos you can chat your answer or so same answers po ba? Pamplona Massacre? Okay, let's check na. That is correct po. Pamplona Massacre. The Negros Oriental representative who is fighting allegations of involvement in the assassination of political rival Governor Ruel de Gamo. Henry Tives pa? Or paano ba pronounce to?
Arnolfo Tibes Jr., ma'am.
Okay.
Arnolfo.
Arnolfo. Number
Number three.
3. Okay. So, correct po. Arnolfo Tives Jr. For her performance in Triangle of Sadness, she became the first Filipino actor to be nominated at the BAFTAs and Golden Globe Awards.
Dolly De Leon, ma'am.
Okay, Dolly De Leon. Number 2, okay. So, same. Alright, same answers na po ba? Yung iba po.
Number 2, ma'am.
Okay. Yes po, Dolly De Leon. Who is the first Filipino world and Olympic champion weightlifter and the air woman? The first Filipino to ever win an Olympic gold medal in Tokyo 2020.
Adeline Diaz, ma'am.
Diaz, ma'am, number 1.
Number 1.
Okay, number 1, Heidelin Diaz. Correct po kayo dyan, number 1. The Barangay and Sangguniang Kabataan elections, which was originally scheduled on December 5, 2022, was held on
October 30, 2023, ma'am.
October 30.
October 30. So the others po.
October 30.
Okay, so seems like majority answered October 30, 2023, and that is correct po. Okay. Number 176. Why did operators of traditional public jeepneys and minivans in the Philippines stage a strike on March 6 to 7, 2023?
To protest, ma'am.
To protest against what?
Public Utility Vehicle Modernization Program, ma'am.
4, ma'am, 4.
4. Okay. So, that is correct po. So, they protest against the Public Utility Vehicle Modernization Program. Okay, what is the name of a dismissed police officer who, while driving his car, cut off a male cyclist on the bicycle lane near Welcome Rotonda and gun-touted him after?
Wilfredo Gonzalez, ma'am.
Wilfredo Gonzalez.
So, ito yung nag-trending, no? So, Wilfredo Gonzalez. Do we have other answer?
Number 1.
Number 1, okay?
Yun ba yung panot, ma'am?
Yung matanda, 'di ba, na nag-trending sa Facebook noon.
Hindi na lang yun.
Ayan. Under EO or executive order, the government imposes price ceilings on rice to counter increasing costs and alleged market manipulation, setting the maximum prices for regular milled and well-milled rice at 41 and 45 per kilogram respectively. So, anong executive order?
Executive Order 39, ma'am.
3-9.
39, okay. Do we have other answer?
Number 4.
Okay, number 4. So, yes, the correct answer here is Executive Order number 39. Okay. 179. This organization, which is established in Surigao del Norte, is led by Senior Aguila, J. Renz B. Kilario, is alleged as a cult which subjected minors to forced marriages and sexual violence.
Socorro Bayanihan Services Incorporated, ma'am.
Okay, number 3 daw po. How about yung iba?
Number 3.
Socorro.
Okay, so same answer. Okay, let's check. Number 3, Socorro Bayanihan Services
Okay.
Inc. Okay. An estimated of 3,000 children killed as Gaza death. Tolls top 7,000 because of this war.
Hamas-Israel war, ma'am.
So this is still ongoing, 'di ba? Grabe na yung nangyayari doon ngayon. Daming bata talaga na nadadamay. So other answer do we have?
Number 4.
Okay, number 4. The Hamas-Israel war. Ayun. So that ends. Medyo nag-extend tayo ng konti. So that ends the Q&A for general info. And then we will also be meeting again para sa ating logical reasoning. Ayan guys, bukas naman verbal yata yung schedule nyo. So make sure na i-take advantage nyo na lahat ng yung time na to. Mag-attend kayo sa mga final coaching kasi big help ito para ma-familiarize or ma-recall nyo yung mga information na at matandaan nyo. No, kahit paulit-ulit talaga siya from day one, so that's okay. Kasi that's one of the trick para matandaan nyo talaga sila. And kasi pag sa actual exam, malay nyo naman, 'di ba? Marami dito ang mga pasama ulit since mga actual yung iba dito is actual questions talaga sa exam. Ayun. So, pasensya na guys, medyo nag-extend tayo at medyo nag-rush pa nga kanina. Ayan, but pwede nyo namang balikan to kasi recorded naman. And pwede nyo siyang i-review kung nag-take kayo ng mock exam, pwede nyo namang i-review sa email nyo. No, basa-basahin nyo lang. Tapos make sure na before exam, i-rest nyo din yung utak nyo para maka-relax. So, do you have any other question po? Guys, antok na kayo? Ayan,
Wala
asa
na,
siguro,
ma'am.
No, ma'am.
okay. Good luck sa inyo talaga guys, ha, galingan nyo. So yun, see you na lang po sa, I think 2022 ba, yung sa logical reasoning natin, 20 to 23. So baka yun naman, matapos natin siya ng one day lang siguro kasi konti lang yung slides ng logical reasoning, mas madami talaga sa general info. Okay? I will let you know na lang. Sasabihin ko din kay Sir Jury kung kaya siya ng one day lang. Okay, so kung wala na kayong question, you may now leave the meeting. Good night and God bless po.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Um,